YNW Bortlen time just got adjusted. Not for the better, for the good. He going from January 6th, I believe, 2032 to now November 1st, 2033. Let's take a look. Man, shout out to Bryson Boone Paul. YNW Bortlen trial. YNW Bortlen's release date has changed from January 6, 2032 to September 30th, 2033, according to Florida Corrections, have reached out to Bortlen's attorneys for comment on his release date change. YNW Bortlen, YNW Melly, YNW Melly trial, all that stuff, right? So here you can see, right? You can see where he was set up. Well, his initial receipt date, pardon me, is September 16th, 2025. I don't know why I'm messing up, bro. It's getting kind of late. Anyways, confinement status, not in confinement. And as y'all can see right here, right? Let's just be honest with it. Boom, right there. So January 6th, 2000 and what? 32. Let's scroll over to the next damn thing. Here we go, right here. And then they don't even have this nigga still in confinement status. So you can see right here, September 30th, 2033. I got an idea on what happened, but I'm going to run some ideas by y'all real quick and see if y'all actually agree with them. So the first reason could be like loss of gang time, which is like the most common. So Florida inmates can shave years off their sentence with gang time credits for good behavior, work programs. And he probably got into a fight, probably got disciplinary infractions, refused programs of work, or he violated Department of Corrections rules. He could have lost a chunk of gang time, losing just 365 days of credit would push him to January 32nd into January 32nd, January 2032 to September 2033. Or sentence recalculation. So that's a paperwork adjustment. And sometimes when the Department of Correction retracts sentencing documents, they find miscalculations if his original release date was based on incorrect math. For example, credit for time served not being applied correctly or a miscounted days, the correction would extend his sentence. He could have pending legal motions or custody issues. His custody status still says pending. That means the system hasn't fully finalized how his sentencing is being handled. So if there's appeals or additional charges or resentencing considerations, which we know the appeals and the additional charges are not going to pop up. It's really the considerations because he hasn't given a proffer just yet. So the DOC might hold back time on credits until the court basically says, nah, you got to do this shit. So there's that, man, because Bortlen is tired of YNW Melly retrial. Any new allegations or updates in that case could impact custody classification, but there's nothing that has actually happened. So more than likely they're going to say he got like disciplinary action or misconduct while in custody, but it could be clerical recalculation tied to this pending case. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I think I know what the hell happened. Oh, listen. YNW Juvie, or just Juvie, his daddy came out and was making a video disrespecting people. Disrespected Cup Boys, Mickey Truth. He disrespected me. I think he disrespected Music 101 and Bryson Boone Paul. So I did a video on that. You're gonna have to scroll through for that one. But yeah, bro, like what the hell? So yeah, that ends up happening, and next thing you know, we sitting here looking like, what the, you know what I mean? So I think what happened is he got into it with somebody. And I don't really think that he got into a fight or some shit like that. I think that he was riled up and amped up to go, and they probably had to separate him and tell him to stop and knock it off and all that, and he just wasn't going. Because one thing that we know, right, is that regardless of what somebody may think about you, when it's time for something to happen to you, you can't go out like no chump. You just can't. I don't even care if you actually are a chump. Let's say Bortlen didn't know how to fight. He ain't got no squabbles. He ain't got anything like that. Then, yeah, nah. But the fact that they pushed that time up there means to me he got in trouble. either in jail or on his way to be transferred to the prison. I don't think he actually got in trouble in the prison at all, because at this point in time, it just doesn't make sense to me. But maybe he did. But it has fight written all over it, maybe contraband written all over it, or something else. Do I think that would be enough to avoid it? It depends on what the contraband is. If it would have been like a phone or something like that, then I think they would have drug his ass back to court. I'm going to be fair. I think they would have drug him right back to court. But I think it probably was a fight and him basically not listening to rules and all this shit because of what Juvie's dad said. Oh, and then my son Sack and Sack chasing Juvie and them, they got people that really love them up there, and we had Sack and Juvie Day and all this shit, and I don't respect this and I don't respect that. Like, niggas really give a damn about what you respect. And I'm not trying to say that to be disrespectful, but there's this weird stigma that we have on the internet that I've been noticing is somebody say, I just don't respect that, as if the person you're reacting to knows anything about you, so they may not respect the way you live or anything like that. And I'm speaking for myself. I don't know how that man lives. If he doesn't, as an older man, if he doesn't own a house, I don't respect it. Don't care. You probably 40-something years old, 50-something years old. If you don't own a house, I don't respect you. Just is what it is. And that doesn't go for everybody, because different strokes for different folks. But, bruh, if we going on a respect meter, I respect a lot of men who getting their stuff in order. Married, taking care of their children. Kids ain't gang members. All of this shit, that shit that I respect personally. So if we going for a respect thing, I don't care about your respect. I don't know how you live. So I might not respect you as a man. But yeah, I think he got the squabbles on. I think he fought somebody. I don't think that he's reneging on anything. Because I think if that would have been the case, his ass would have been drugged straight back to the courts. So we will see. We will see. We will see. I expect the lawyer to probably make a statement within the next 48 hours as it stands. But as it stands right now, I just don't see how YNW Bortlen did anything that dang stupid this dog on early. I just can't see it. But what do y'all think happened? Do y'all think like they basically recalculated the time and was like, nah, nigga, nobody, you, nah, let me. Yeah, no, not the 32, it's the 33. Not the 32, it's the 33. Yeah, that's the 33 one. Or do y'all think he might have got duped? It's possible. Nigga signed that deal. Lawyers signed that deal. That they had a sweet deal. Didn't pay attention to this, or this. We've seen it happen with Muntunk, and his ass is sitting in jail now. Like, it is possible that the lawyers possibly missed something. You know, that lawyer is looked at as somebody who's the best lawyer. Not the best lawyer. One of the best lawyers in all of Florida. From top to the bottom. He's highly sought after. You know, he came there, shirt bust down all over. Got that deal done. It's possible. Shit. You know, sometimes when you're arrogant, you look over things. I'm just going to be honest about that one. So, who knows, bro? Who knows? I'll give you a couple of reasons as to what you may come up with. But what do you think? Hit that like button real quick if you want to win one of these. So far, bro, 5. No. That's a lie. 70 people re-entered back in there. Y'all have to make sure you comment on every video. That's what an active subscriber is. Like and comment and be a subscriber. That's it. The easy way to get in that win is if you have that bell on. I'm thinking about doing some extra crazy stuff too on the Reloaded channel. So check us out over there too. Just type in Seti Nash Reloaded. And yeah, but click right here to see how the LAPD and TMZ lied, or TMZ worded this shit knowing that they lied, or LAPD don't know how to talk, because we got 2 police officers talking about the Celeste Hernandez Rivas case. And I got some breaking news on the Reloaded channel that's going to drop in about an hour about that case. But anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next one.